We have a romantic story for you today, Francesca. And it comes from Donald Trump and his new book. He's not promoting this new book. Donald Trump is writing a new photo book, and it's reflecting on his presidency and how beautiful it was, because he needs to rewrite history from the actual reality. First of all, let's go to what he had to say about this, you guys.
Just the numbers, our country was thriving. We were just beating everybody. And by the way, charging China massive taxes and tariffs, taking in hundreds of billions of dollars. We never took in 10 cents. And they viewed it as a romantic period, I think. And I think that's really why it's doing so well, because there is a lot of romance to the book. It was, despite all of the vicious hoaxes and scams that they pulled and made up stories like Russia, Russia, Russia. You know, you had the Mueller, you had impeachment hoax number 1, impeachment hoax number 2. Despite all of that, they view it as a very glamorous time because our country was doing so well and we were respected. Putin respected us, and President Xi of China respected us. Kim Jong-un respected us. They all did. I tell you, Iran really respected us. They weren't doing a thing, and now they're going to have, now they don't even talk to the United States. They won't even talk, and they want money. They want billions and billions of dollars just to sit down. And people viewed it as a very beautiful and maybe romantic time in a sense, despite all of the nonsense by the other side. And the radical left, I call it, because that's what it is. They're sick. So it was a beautiful time, and people loved it. And that's
It was a beautiful, glamorous, romantic time in our country. People loved everything I was doing. I coined the term the radical left because every normal phrase that everyone has ever said, I came up with it first. This is one of those, just explodes with all of these random words. He pukes up words, and then people go, "Oh, that sounds good. It was a romantic time period." Let's look at how romantic it was. I think it was a good time for McDonald's for this particular instance here. The gold. Looks beautiful, right? I think that was before one of the national championship teams came to hang out with the president in the White House and eat from Big Macs and burgers. I don't know, maybe they enjoyed it. But that was a romantic period for Trump. And everything that he pushes back on, Russia, Russia, Russia. And I can't believe impeachment number 1, impeachment number 2. What were those things for, Donald? The details are never there because then you might have to actually explain them. And before you jump in, Francesca, this book, which is the photo book, as we pointed out, it's selling online for $74.99, under $75.
Oh my God.
Or if you want a genuine signed copy, it is $229. Oh, and 99 cents.
Oh God.
All right, I'm waiting for my copy to come in the mail right now.
If you buy that, I'm sorry, you deserve it. Like you just. There's so much that MAGA folks like you deserve to get swindled. I'm sorry, you kind of do. Please don't come back and create fascism, but you do deserve to buy a $200, $50 book or whatever that is. The romantic era, the romance period. Every little cherub is just Donald Trump's sort of, like little rosy butt cheeks, kind of with his little wings, like you see his golden toilets. Like
he definitely needed the gold accents. You've seen the gold accents in his house. You've seen it now in whatever room that was in. That is the romantic period. He has a throwback thing where he thinks he's in Victorian era and he's the king. This is his living up to his fantasies. And he's had the opportunity to do it. And now that the walls, as we've seen in many of these cases of investigations and accountability begin to close in, he has to try to change the narrative. This is why they don't want normal history taught, because he's retelling it right now. We just saw it a couple years ago, what you've been. But already,
look, as disgusting as Bush in his library has his whole portion where he rewrites what happened in Iraq, and he was like, and then I did the right thing, and yes, there were WMDs. Look, we have them right here. Like that, I will never step foot in, but I kind of am interested in Trump's like romantic period revisionism of his own administration and his 4 years in office. Like I think that would be like if it were a ride at Disneyland, I'm going on the ride. I'm not paying $230 for it, but I want to see what that looks like.
Just point out, Donald Trump also called it the book of all books, because that doesn't sound like something Trump would say.
A book with words, few words, except for the Bible.
We can't with this guy, but hopefully whoever buys the book will see what kinds of writings there are. There's some been bad reviews on it, of course, as well, because there's not much writing. There's also large font. I actually kind of really want to see it, but I won't.